you want to go inside?
Sure, let's see what you're taking with you.
So I've got zippers on both sides, so it's pretty easy to get into, and Velcro on the back, and so I can usually open it pretty quickly. This is my personal bag. This is what when I go into checkpoints or do anything, and it's got personal stuff in it. It's got headlights and socks and neck gaiters, the extra hat. It's got some food in it. It's got sunglasses. It's got knives. It's I don't know, everything I think I might need out there and then some. Oops, sorry, Tiggy. It's my personal bag. In the back of the sled, what I like to have right near me here is there any if dogs need any kind of, I don't know, medications, supplements. Their ulcer medication is in here. There's a little ibuprofen for myself in here. I like to keep that pretty handy right here. I have a leash in the back here so I can walk anyone around. It's pretty handy. And then I always keep extra liniments to rub them down. I'll have a lot of this on my person so it doesn't freeze, but I keep extra liniments in the back here. I always keep a knife pretty handy. I have one on my person, but I always have one hanging right on my sled, just in case. I always have little extra ropes around in case I need to tie myself anywhere. Then you can see right in the back, this is an axe. It's pretty useful, but it's also mandatory gear. This is my thermos here. You can see that everything that needs to stay from being frozen is insulated. And this is my drinking thermos. It's a half a gallon of water or Gatorade or whatever you want to put in it, and got a straw. So that's pretty useful. I have to keep filling it up. This is the dog food holder. It's insulated too because you never know when you might want to have dog food, waiting. You're carrying it down the trail and you don't want it to freeze. So it's got a whole insulated bucket. Right now I think I just have I have some dry dog food in here. Dry dog food and 16 bowls for the kids. And so this get-up can actually go ride inside my sled, but then it also can ride right here on the back. So we've got it. Alan actually set it up. So this is my other get-up. If I'm feeling like I need to take a little break, I can actually sit on the bucket like this. So also inside the sled, the other mandatory gear, which is all the way down at the bottom. I don't know if you can see those, but those are snowshoes. The green, they say Tundra on them, are snowshoes. This is my dog food cooker. It's mandatory gear as well. Excuse me, Tig. And there's Alan. And Alan actually just kind of set this up for me right now. It's got a burner underneath it, which you add fuel to. Dog mushers always has to carry fuel, so you pour your fuel in there, and you set up your cooker. Put this down on the snow so it doesn't melt all the way down into the snow, and you can make yourself 3 gallons of water. So that's my cooker setup. It's set up right, or it falls over. That would never happen. There we go. Don't want to lose your water. And then looking back down in here, I've got a whole bunch of little things. These are actually warmers for male dogs. They keep male parts warm. Over here is cable drops in case I need to drop any dogs. There's also a cable picket line I have in there. On this side, this is a big bag that I can put straw in if I don't want to carry a full straw. This is emergency human food. You never know when you might need a little bit of human food. On the other side, I've got compartments over here as well. A lot of this is kind of just because you're going on 1,000 miles and you never know. So I've got rope and zip ties and some spare parts in here. I've got extra harness, extra line, another extra harness. extra line, some tools to work on the sled. So all this stuff is pretty handy. You can get to it. I keep knocking these. These are my ski poles. Got one on either side of the sled. One on this side, one on that side. And then obviously there's a lot of space here for dog food and snacks and that kind of thing, especially when you get your cooler out. In the front is more mandatory gear. This is my sleeping bag. It's a cold weather sleeping bag. It's down, so it actually squishes down pretty small. It's a great sleeping bag. And then these are this is kind of emergency gear, tucked up in the front. And these are some emergency pants. This is a bivy sack. Actually, when I camp out, I use that. Pants. This is a sleeping mat. I may or may not take that. I haven't decided yet. These are some extra mittens, an extra top, just in case you need it. And then way up in the front, this is some wind gear when we run into 60-mile-an-hour winds out on the coast. That would never happen. And then on the top of the sled, this is kind of the gear that I want to be able to get to as quick as possible. And this is my dog bag. Here, you can actually take it off the sled, and it's got all the stuff I might need when I stop to take care of dogs. You open it up, and it's got foot ointment and wraps and tape and dog booties and leggings and bigger booties. It's also got a couple of jackets in case it's really cold out there. These guys are cold weather jackets for dogs. Oh, it's got you put chemical heat warmers, and this is a shoulder warmer. More booties. So that all goes in my dog bag on the top. And then you have to remember that the dogs are wearing stuff and I'm wearing stuff. So this area over here is calling it in limbo. Haven't decided if we're wearing, if it's really cold, we'll be wearing dog jackets. And these are fleece insulated with kind of rainproof on the top. These are great jackets, 2 different sizes. You can see the black lined ones are bigger than the red lined ones, so that's great. And then we have just wind jackets, which these are just really light, so dogs might be wearing these. We also have t-shirts. They might be wearing dog booties. And then we've got Aliy's gear that, of course, I'll be wearing. And you have to remember I have a lot of stuff in my pockets when I'm going, too. Extra headlights and knives and that kind of thing. So if I haven't packed it yet, I'll probably pack it in the next couple days. Any questions?